Hey all, XARTSTUDENT here. Today I'm going to be showing you my life in August. So I'm still on summer break, but I did have to go into work a few times for some PDs. I travel a lot, I do some art, I hang out in nature, and just try to enjoy the summer days that are left. I went to upstate New York to visit some family. The weather was wishy-washy, but it was still beautiful to see all of the wonderful flowers, and even the rain was cool to watch. Not drive in, but to watch. In August, I made a lot of art for other people. I made gifts and little giveaway gifts for parties, and just helped people out. I tried to rest as much as I could, but it was definitely hard when I still had to go to work for training and help out for certain parties. It was kind of like work, a little bit of rest, art for other people, then repeat until the training was over and the party was over. So my husband got me a sewing machine, and I was finally brave enough to break it out and try actually using it. I am not a seamstress at all, and I'm very, very beginner, which led to a lot of mistakes. And I actually wound up breaking my machine. This is my third sewing machine in a row that I've broken, which is really sad, with the same exact issue. So if anyone could help, please let me know. I was really disappointed about the sewing machine and decided to paint my deck and work in the backyard and do other things than sew, because there's nothing else I could really do about it. Then I decided one morning, let's take my kayak out. I never opened it, but I thought it'd be really fun to try, and the weather looked good until you see it wasn't, but the rain wasn't even that bad. I packed some breakfast and had it on the lake and just enjoyed the view. Because it was slightly raining and overcast, barely anyone was on the lake, so I basically had it to myself, which was so much fun. It was so beautiful, and I got to find this little peninsula and climb aboard it and see what was there. There was a lot of burnt items, which was kind of concerning, but it also looked cool to see the old things that were burnt there. So during a work week, I would normally create something on a Saturday, edit Sunday, and the upload is Monday. Not that you need to know all the behind the scenes, but because I had the free time that I did, I was able to work on more than one piece, and I try to do that if I have the time and energy to. I was able to experiment, kind of feed into that artistic need to do more than one thing, and it kind of kept me occupied. It didn't make me bored working on one task, because after a while, sometimes it gets tedious. The extra time off that I have provides me with more time to experiment and hopefully create more quality with my videos than just quantity. So I really liked that I didn't have to have something uploaded right away, and that I could experiment all week long, even if it was a failure, or keep working on it until it was good. One night our power went out and I rediscovered my love for Animal Crossing and really got into that during my break. I was able to find my raspberry bush again in the wild. I have a few on my property that just grow, and it's fun to find a little bit of red in the greenery of the forest and just eat it as you're walking. I finally decided to start my art education videos that I've been planning for quite some time, but I never had the motivation or the courage to finally do it. I've been researching, and it's created a spark in me. I haven't set up my tent in 2 years. I wanted to in my backyard to just relax in the woods. I could jump in there with my dog. It was really fun, and it's always relaxing to hear the birds and the bugs and the squirrels. I went to a farm originally to pick some blueberries, but they weren't ripe at the time, so I picked some apples that were. And I also found some peaches. I love being out in nature and being able to find food there. It is so much fun. Even though I know it's an orchard and it's supposed to have food. But I just love being in the sunshine and eating fruit. I was sick for the 2 weeks that I had off, where I absolutely had no work, no obligations. So I was pretty bummed about that. And when I was able to feel better, I decided to drive to Salem, Massachusetts. I went in August because they still decorate for Halloween, and I figured it wouldn't be as crowded, and it was a beautiful day. And I just wanted to go by myself because I never have. I've gone with other people, but it's kind of like you're on other people's agendas and what they want to do. So I got to do what I wanted. I just walked around. I followed the historical Yellow Line trail and checked out some shops, but mainly just enjoyed the weather and the cool decor. I love Halloween, so it was fun to get excited about fall. There's a cute little artsy area that has some paintings and some little art installations, and I came across a farmer's market. It was so fun to see all the fresh food and empanadas that they were frying up. It was so cool. I love when a town has a cute, old, colorful building. It really just is wonderful to see and inspiring. And whether it was rain or shine, I was able to hop in my tent to just relax. Sometimes I would just do it for an hour with no phone, no nothing, just hung out with my dog and just listened to nature. I walked into Michael's and found these skulls. I loved them, and it was so hard not buying every single thing at the decor section in Michael's. I was really trying my best to make the pieces of work actually look good, while also editing videos and just trying to get out as much as I could before the summer ended. I downloaded the Pikmin Bloom app, and it's just kind of a motivator to walk around and enjoy the sun, because I feel like I didn't do a lot of that, especially with the rain. I decided to bake bread for the first time, and turns out it turned out well. It was nice and soft and squishy and warm and delicious. I went back to work a little bit to do a lot of curriculum mapping, which took a lot of brain power, so I was happy to just sit down, hang out with my husband and my dog, and do nothing after the workday. My parents came up for the weekend and we went picking again. We got pears, peaches, apples. We had some blueberries, but they weren't ripe anymore, and you could only really get a handful. It wasn't worth getting a whole container, but it was fun to be at the farm. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed my life as a teacher on summer break and a part-time artist. Can't wait to see you next week. Thanks, bye!